Kabala is a science about the way we perceive reality. Kabala in Hebrew means receiving, perception. So how do we perceive reality? Well, we see the world around us, and this is our reality. And if we had different sensory organs, we would perceive reality in a different way. For example, for a dog, reality is mainly determined by smells. For snakes, by a sensation of heat or cold. For bats and dolphins, by hearing. Then what reality is the true reality? Does it exist at all? Thus, there are different approaches to the perception of reality. The approach of classical Newtonian physics is based on the assertion that the world exists on its own, without any connection to men. Einstein had a different approach. He postulated that our perception depends on our sensory organs, and therefore we can't say what the world indeed is like outside of the walls of our aquarium. The modern scientific approach is based on quantum physics. It sounds like this. Everything depends on the observer. A man changes the picture he sees. The perceived reality is some kind of an average between the properties of the observer and the observed object. What is reality like from the point of view of Kabbalah? Let's imagine a man in the form of a closed box with 5 holes. Through these holes, impulses, which are processed depending on the information stored in a place called memory, penetrate into the box. The result is a picture of reality which is reflected on a kind of screen located in the occipital part of the brain. Kabbalah makes an original conclusion. The world outside us does not have any form. It simply does not exist. A man himself draws his reality. So what determines our reality? The desire to receive. This desire works according to a simple scheme: to receive what is beneficial to me and to reject what is unpleasant to me. A desire dictates what we will see or not see around us. For example, a person who has become a parent begins to pay attention to the fact that there is a children's store on almost every corner. Such stores were there before, but due to the fact that he did not need them, he did not see them. Can a person perceive a reality that is not limited by his desire to receive? Yes. According to Kabbalah, if a person changes his internal program, he will see a different reality. Your fellow is your mirror. If your face is clean, the image you perceive will also be flawless. But should you look upon your fellow man and see a blemish, it is your own imperfection that you are encountering. The Baal Shem Tov. By exploring the world, not with the help of some external devices, but through his own self, by changing his internality, a man acquires new properties and ascends the steps of the spiritual worlds, gaining more and more knowledge about the unified system in which he exists, and which he has not perceived before. We were like those who dreamed. Until today, it seemed to us that me and the world are two different things. But now you have to understand that all inanimate objects, plants, animals, and humans are one. If we look back, we will feel that we hated, abused, deceived, or robbed not anybody else, but ourselves. Because the whole world is inside us. Each discovery of this kind takes us one step further towards unity. Having revealed that we belong to all reality, and that all reality belongs to us, we will reveal the upper force that is present in everything. What kind of force is this? It is the force of love and bestowal.